All right. What's this one? My reaction. My reaction is holy f***. That's my reaction. What's up, everybody? It's Josh. Welcome back to the channel. Smash that like button. Look, there's just way too many videos to do post Disney Plus Investor Day announcements. So I just want to kind of warn everybody that the next couple of videos for the next few days are not going to have the heavy editing that we usually like to do on these videos because it's just way too much. I just got to sit in front of the camera and break all of this stuff down. And having said that, let's sort of begin, I guess, this journey of ridiculous videos that we're going to do, exploring all the different ins and outs of everything that was announced, and just do a sort of broad reaction. I'm going to do a two-part reaction. This one is going to be to Star Wars. The other one will be towards Marvel, so make sure you check on the channel for that. And I mean, holy shit. Like, literally, holy shit. Like, this, you know, Star Wars had been sort of really quiet this year. Even the May the 4th announcements were sort of shrouded in mystery. They were very ominous. Taika's doing a movie. Leslie Headland's doing a show. That was it. Like, we pretty much had nothing going on. I had been hearing a lot that there were many announcements originally planned for Star Wars Celebration, which of course was postponed because of the ridiculousness of 2020.
It's been 84 years.
And that's coming out in 2022. And so there was a lot of mysteries and questions about what was actually going on with Star Wars. How much were they actually doing behind the scenes? And what would they reveal at, this type of a thing? Oh, baby, I guess the main takeaway is they've been working, baby. They've been working. I guess earlier on in the presentation, 10 shows, that was the number. Bob or somebody said that they had 10 Star Wars shows currently in production for Disney Plus. I believe 9 of them have been revealed, and the 10th one is likely the Boba Fett show that, for whatever reason, they're not talking about right now. And baseline reaction is that's crazy. That's way more than I thought. I had been focused on a lot of the Filoniverse stuff and the stuff that's spinning out of the Mandalorian, right? Like, the two main shows that were announced for the Filoniverse are the Rangers, the Rangers of the New Republic, and then the Ahsoka show. And both of these shows are going to connect to each other and the Mandalorian Season 2, and it's going to build out that Filoniverse world that I think is headed towards Grand Admiral Thrawn. And that in and of itself is dope and crazy, and I'm here for it. But there's so much more. There's this crazy Star Wars Visions thing with crazy anime people from Japan that are apparently very high profile. As a fan of anime, I'm really excited about that. Leslie Headland's show ended up being called The Acolyte and has to do with the Sith towards the end of the High Republic. I mean, that's ridiculously awesome. I hear Leslie is incredibly talented. We love the dark side. You know, could this be something with the Night Sisters or something to that effect? It's crazy. That's awesome, man. The Acolyte is now way up for me as far as anticipation. And even though Disney didn't show us whatever the heck they ended up showing, all the ivory tower, highfalutin, social elites, regardless of what those people saw, we know that Hayden Christenson is back as Anakin Skywalker for the Obi Wan Kenobi series, and though this had been rumored and reported even by us, months ago, it's so cool that Disney's going to put it just right out there for us to get excited about, confirm it. Let's just talk about it. No more of this like, oh, how do you know if it's confirmed? They confirmed it. Now we can get hyped about it. That's awesome. The Bad Batch trailer was like too much, dude. It was like seriously too much. I wasn't even that hyped for that show, but that trailer is amazing. It won me over. I will be watching the proverbial crap out of that show. Very excited for it. Even Andor, something that was pretty low on my totem pole, looked really cool. Diego Luna really sold me on the energy of that show. The fact that they're going to have Mon Mothma in there, they're going to really open it up, I think, explore some of the lore of that time period. That's excellent. We got a Lando show, which is fan-freaking-tastic. That's going to be very, very cool. Possibly even explore some stuff in the Solo time period. I know there's a lot of talk about make Solo 2 happen and things of that nature. And so I think the Lando show might explore something like that, which is cool. And then what was an interesting move to tease, they talked about the next theatrical release as well, which is funny because they didn't necessarily say that this had anything to do with Disney Plus, and this was an investor day really meant to sell Disney Plus. But they still talked about how Patty Jenkins will be helming as director the next theatrical Star Wars movie, which will release in 2023, and the film will be called Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Now, I'm really excited about this, actually. I know some fans are lukewarm on this, some fans are confused. I'm very excited. I really like Wonder Woman. I'm a big fan of Patty's work. I actually think Patty Jenkins is really underrated as a director. She has the perfect sensibilities for Star Wars. I'm excited. But beyond that, I have this funny feeling that this film is going to take place post Episode 9, and there will be a new Rogue Squadron, setting up new characters, and also giving Star Wars fans our first look at what the galaxy looks like in a post-Episode 9 timeline. Because I think the smart play by Disney is to do all of this stuff on Disney+, explore heavily all these different time periods in Star Wars, but then save the first look at what the galaxy is going to look like past Episode 9 for a theatrical experience. It's kind of cool. That feels like a value proposition I can get behind, and a cool way to still have the theatrical experience mean something and be significant, and still have a ton of fun on streaming while we're headed towards it. A couple other things I want to say. I thought Kathy did a great job, man. I'm not going to sit here and say that I think she wrote all of this stuff, but look, she's the one that's in charge. We got to give her credit where credit is due. If we're going to take shots at her when she fumbles, and yeah, she's fumbled a lot in the past couple of years, we have to give her praise when she does something well. I think this presentation was awesome, and more importantly, the decisions she made behind the scenes to even allow this stuff to be happening, to be going in this new direction, it seems great. This is a bevy of great like announcements and also products and just shows that are going to be coming to us. This is really impressive. So you got to give your hats off to Kathy and everybody at Lucasfilm. This is really exciting. I, of course, also find it interesting that they are going to continue Indiana Jones, that Harrison Ford is going to be back for that, and that's coming out relatively quickly. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they're going to pass the baton with that character to a younger Indiana Jones. I'll be interested to see how many people want to check that out. I know we have some people in our audience that love Indiana Jones, so that's really cool. I also find the Willow thing interesting, and even the Children of Blood and Bone. It seems like Lucasfilm is trying their hand at servicing some of these potential other verticals, maybe dipping in with some other IP than just Star Wars. We'll see how it goes, but again, this is a ton of great Star Wars stuff. I'm very excited. You guys let me know what you think about these announcements in the comments section below. And just make sure you are subscribed or continuously coming back to the channel, because we're going to be putting out so many videos that YouTube will likely not share them with you.